Well, hey my friends, that's right, it's Flashback Friday, and we've got some seriously deep tracks for you and extremely awesome. First up, we have Thin Lizzy the Rocker by request, and following that, 2 by Elton John, Don't Go Away. Yeah, Thin Lizzy, Thin Lizzy. Right on, guys, thanks for joining us here. This is Flashback Friday, and we've got a special one for you today. We have a request for you by That's a Good Idea. That's a Good Idea. If you've been watching our channel, you might be familiar with these guys. They're 2 young guys out of Arkansas that have been rocking it and have been putting out some really killer instrumental music. And you'll find the link to their channel in the description. And they have requested The Rocker by Thin Lizzy. Deep track, maybe you know it, maybe you don't, but let's give a few tidbits and facts about it. Thin Lizzy's The Rocker, released in 1973 on the Vagabond of the Western World album. This wasn't really a big hit anywhere except for Ireland, where it hit number 11. It failed to chart anywhere else, but nevertheless, it is just an absolutely killer rock beat. Rock song. This is just like 70s to the max rock. There's also a killer solo on the extended version by Eric Bell, and I'll put that in the description. Again, that's The Rocker from the album The Vagabond of the Western World by Thin Lizzy. Killer stuff, guys. Make sure you check the description. Okay, guys, next up is Elton John. Now, you don't really hear Elton John's name a whole lot in like the YouTube circles. I don't hear his name a lot, but my God, Elton John's contribution to rock and roll is enormous, and the guy was just absolutely gigantic in the 70s, and his music's just absolutely fantastic. Now, it's not just Elton, you know, it's Elton John and Bernie Taupin that wrote the songs. Bernie wrote the lyrics, and of course the band was killer as well. So first up, from Yellow Brick Road, we have Gracie, and this was also released in 1973. This album reached number 1 in the UK and on the Billboard Hot 100. This album has sold over 30 million copies. That's Yellow Brick Road, guys. The song Gracie. Now, you know, Bernie Taupin was the author of the lyrics. He himself says he doesn't understand the song. He said the song just kind of wrote itself. He doesn't understand the lyrics. He doesn't know where they came from or where they were going. But that's just how the song was written. Elton John says it's one of his favorites, and it reminds him of Procol Harum's Whiter Shade of Pale. So again, that's Elton John's Gracie. Next up, we have Elton John and the Border Song. Which one is that? Border Song. How does that one go? Well, you're just going to have to find out by looking for the song in the description. Make sure you look for Elton John's Border Song. This reached number 92 on the Billboard Hot 100, the album Elton John's Elton John. But the song, Border Song, was covered by Aretha Franklin and was released in 1972 and went all the way to number 37 on the Billboard Hot 100. So you could say it was Aretha Franklin that actually helped this song and that album along. That's pretty cool. Also, most of the lyrics are by Bernie Taupin except for the last verse, which Elton John wrote himself. So again, that's from the album Elton John and the song Border Song. Don't miss it, guys. Awesome song. It's one of my absolute favorite Elton John songs. Alright guys, well, we certainly hope you enjoyed this Flashback Friday. Please leave us a message on Instagram and for a request, and we'll see what we can do. Okay guys, so again, look us up on Instagram, make a request, and we'll see what we can do for you. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining us here at Rock Hard Riffs, and we'll see you next video and next Flashback Friday.